Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap, covering market moves in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities. Today's date is Thursday, May 21st, 2026. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. The major indexes all recorded gains today. The S&P 500 closed at 7,446.5, up by 13.8. The Dow 30 finished at 50,285.67, rising 276.32, achieving a new all-time high. The Nasdaq Composite gained 22.73, landing at 26,293.10. Meanwhile, S&P 400 Midcap and Russell 2000 also observed upward movement. Today's market breadth showed clear advances across key indexes. S&P 500 saw 279 advancements against 207 declines. Dow 30 had 19 stocks advancing. Nasdaq presented a healthy advance at 1,724 versus 1,126 decliners. Other indexes followed the advancing trend. Analyzing returns, each major index showed gains. Dow 30 performed best with a week-to-date return of 1.53%. The S&P 500's month-to-date return was 3.29%. For Nasdaq, month-to-date growth stood at 5.63%. The Russell 2000 led yearly gains at 14.57%. Today's top-performing sectors began with utilities closing at 455.69, gaining 4.66. Following were consumer, cyclical, and basic materials, both adding to the market's upward momentum. The technology sector maintained a strong positive trend, closing at 6,680.62. Healthcare also participated in gains, though with some mixed volatility. In contrast, consumer defensive was the biggest laggard, closing down by 15.76 at 953.18. Energy also fell by 9.16. While industrials experienced a flat price, real estate managed to record gains. Communication services slightly rose amid strong positive trends despite the broader sector declines. On the global front, South Korea surged 3.4% to 186.40, breaking upward from prior consolidation. Taiwan ETF followed with a 2.7% rise to 94.44. Netherlands registered an all-time high at 66.82. Both Sweden and Finland ETFs also experienced gains, with Finland achieving a new closing high. Examining global ETF returns, South Korea has notably rallied with a 15.94% month-to-date gain. Taiwan's year-to-date return hit 48.65%, while Netherlands kept momentum with a month-to-date advance of 6.55%. Meanwhile, Finland sustained a very strong trend, gaining a month-to-date return of 2.19%. In the tech sector today, Apple ended at 304.99, gaining 2.74 to set a new all-time high close for the second consecutive day. Alphabet closed at 383.47, slipping 1.43 despite a strong trend. Amazon saw a 3.45 uptick to 268.46, breaking out upward after 3 flat days. Meta Platforms at 607.38 rose by 2.32 amidst a negative trend, while NVIDIA fell by 3.96 to 219.51, maintaining a strong positive trajectory.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is currently at 77,666.4, up by 190.5, with a mixed negative trend. Meanwhile, Ethereum shows resilience, climbing to 2,137.64, up by 10.15, despite its strong negative trend. BNB and Solana broke out positively from flat price movements, while Dogecoin, although rising 2.1%, remains in a mixed negative trend. Looking at returns, Bitcoin shows strength month to date with a total return of 1.78%. Ethereum faces challenges with a year-to-date drop of 27.95%. BNB sees monthly growth at 6.85%, while Solana's weekly return is quite impressive at 2.91%. In contrast, Dogecoin struggles with a weekly decline of 2.88%.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar-euro currently stands at 0.8605, up 0.0006. The greenback is exhibiting a very strong positive trend against the euro, with some upward volatility noted over 7 days, though prices were flat for 4 days. Meanwhile, the US dollar-British pound is trading at 0.7443 without change, showing mixed positive trends. In Japan, the US dollar-Japanese yen has a strong positive trend, priced at 158.9760, up 0.0720. Contrarily, the US dollar-Swiss franc is slightly down to 0.7866 over the Swissy with mixed trends, and the US dollar-Australian dollar reflects a mixed negative trend with a current price of 1.3979.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.